Hey, y'all, picture this. It's a sticky summer night in Bayside, where the streetlights flicker like they're too tired to care, and the air's thick with the hum of trouble waiting to pounce. I'm Lena, just a regular gal helping my brother Jamal lock up the old community gym, our little safe haven for kids trying to dodge the chaos of these streets. We're laughing about some kid's wild dunk when headlights blind us, and suddenly, we're surrounded, tires screeching, doors slamming, and a pack of thugs led by this slick-talking wannabe kingpin. Rico steps out, phone raised like he's filming his big moment. "You and your do-gooder brother think you own Bayside, huh?" Rico sneers, his gold chain glinting like a cheap crown. "Time to learn your place." I feel Jamal tense beside me, but before he can say a word, Rico's crew hurls slurs that hit harder than fists, their phones catching it all for some twisted social media flex. They didn't know I wasn't just some gym volunteer. I'd spent years as a Marine, trained to handle worse than these punks. When a chain swings toward Jamal's head, I move, snatching it midair, my heart pounding but steady, like I'm back in a war zone. "Big mistake, Rico," I say, yanking the guy forward and dropping him with a knee to the face. The rest charge, but it's like they're moving in slow motion. I'm ducking bats, twisting arms, hearing bones crack and egos shatter. Jamal's shouting, "Lena, behind you!" as he takes a hit, blood spraying, and something in me snaps, not rage, but focus, cold and sharp. I fight my way to him, hoisting him over my shoulder like I did in training, and call for backup. By the time our friend Eddie pulls up in his ambulance, Rico's crew is limping away, their phones still rolling, thinking they've got me pinned as the bad guy. But this wasn't just a random fight. Back at the hospital, with Jamal bandaged up and monitors beeping, our Auntie Rose drops a bomb. She's got papers, zoning permits, shady deals, all pointing to Councilman Vance, a smooth-talking suit who's been cozying up to Rico's gang to scare folks out of Bayside for his condo empire. Jamal's gym, keeping kids off the streets, was a problem for them, a symbol of hope they needed to crush. I'm fuming, but Rose just hands me her old phone and says, "They don't fear cameras, Lena. They fear the people who use them." That's when I start Bayside Eyes, training neighbors, grandmas, shopkeepers, even teens to film every thread, every tag, every dirty move. We're not soldiers, but we're building a wall of truth. Things escalate fast. Rico's crew burns down our community center, the heart of Bayside, and plants drugs in Jamal's office, framing him as some dealer. The news eats it up, spitting out lies that paint us as the problem. I'm arrested, cuffed in a cell while Vance smirks through the bars, saying, "Progress waits for no one, Lena. Bayside's moving on." But he didn't count on Officer Diaz, a rookie with a conscience, slipping me a thumb drive with Vance's dirty secrets, recordings of him and Rico planning it all. With Rose's choir singing spirituals in the station lobby, drowning out the cops' chaos, I walk free, the drive burning in my pocket. We take the fight to Rico's hideout, an old shipyard where they're holding Jamal. I slip in, quiet as a shadow, while Rose's choir marches outside, singing loud enough to shake the walls, cameras rolling. Rico's laughing, thinking he's untouchable, until I step into the light. "Let him go, Rico," I say, calm as death. His crew rushes me, but it's like they're fighting a ghost. I'm weaving, striking, using their own weight against them. Jamal breaks free, grabbing a pipe, and we fight back to back, like kids playing pickup ball, reading each other's moves. Rico's screaming, "Finish her," but his guys hesitate, their phones catching their own defeat. When the cops roll in, it's not Vance's lapdog, it's internal affairs, with Diaz waving that thumb drive. Vance and Rico are cuffed, their empire crumbling under the weight of our footage, streamed live for the world to see. 6 months later, Bayside's different. The gym's rebuilt, renamed Unity Court, with a plaque that reads, "For those who stood tall." Jamal's coaching again, kids laughing, nets swishing. I'm hanging a new hoop, scars on my knuckles fading, when Eddie says, "You didn't just save Jamal, Lena. You saved us all." I shake my head. It was every neighbor who filmed, every voice that spoke up. But as I watch Jamal teach a kid to shoot, I wonder what happens when the next Vance shows up, slicker, smarter. Can truth always outrun lies? Y'all, what do you think? When's it right to fight back, and when's it smarter to walk away? Drop your thoughts below, share this with someone who gets it, and hit that subscribe button. We've got more stories like this coming. Stay real, Bayside.